We got a problem. We got a problem. Hey, 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 Big Willie. Look out, brother. Look out, brother. Look out, brother. Look out. Look out. Look out. Look out. Look out. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, hello, Cog Squad. Got my main man, Willie, right here. And the beautiful girl, Reska. And my other beautiful girl, Pookie, right here. Hey, Pook. Hey, girl. And we all are hoping that you guys are having the best day ever today. I don't know if it's going to be the best day ever for us or not, though, Willie. I guess it depends on how you look at it, you know what I mean? It's all going to depend on how you look at it. Yeah, that's kind of thinking my days of doing this were over. Over, Willie, but no, don't look like the case. Does not look like the case, brother. Sure doesn't. You know, since we added some much larger horses besides little half pint Pocket over here, we're expanding our pasture areas. Not to mention that we're building a shop slash horse barn slash equipment holder thing. And actually, some of the stuff has been dropped off. Y'all saw we had some dirt dropped off. Now the stuff for the actual shop itself have been dropped off. Which means that we're going to get started on the fence and on the backside of, well, the side. It's not the backside. We call it the backside, buddy, because it's kind of, well, it's the side. The side of our farm here. I'm going to get started on that, which means it is time for us to put our fence building pants on. But we have much bigger pants now. That's because we have Bobby. So we should not have any issues digging holes. If you guys have followed us in the past, you know that me and Brooke have tried to dig holes with a tractor, and the auger we had on the tractor, pretty much a complete failure. It's just not strong enough, just not enough down pressure. I ended up hiring Brant to come over here, Brant the builder, who's building the shop, by the way, to come over here and dig all the holes for us for all the pastures you see that we're around now. The bovine, the cows, the goats, the emus, the pond, this Pocket pasture, or now it's the horse pasture. Pocket's chilling out over here. She can't handle all this grass anyways. So we're not going to have to hire anybody. We hope. We've got an auger for Bobby the skid steer, and we're hoping that that's all going to work out. We're going to find out. Going to find out today. Going to be loads of fun. Yeah, I bet you never heard that before in the same sentence as building fence, loads of fun, Willie. No, probably not. Here's the thing though, we don't know how to operate the auger on the skid steer, so we got a little learning curve there, and yeah. So, anyways, put your big boy or girl pants on and come along with us as we get started. Like MC Hammer used to say, let's get it started in here, and let's get to building some fences. But listen, Willie, I'm older, wiser. We're just going to do a little bit at a time. We're not going to try to tackle this thing in one day. Not going to do it. Just not going to do it. Not going to do it. Get your pants on, Willie. Let's go. Before we do that, I got a huge announcement to make. Huge announcement. We have officially named the new calf over here. We put out a poll on social media, asked your guys' opinion as well, and there was one name that was by a landslide, not even close. It got around 40 to 45% of all the votes. The closest one next got around 25%, so it almost doubled second place And then the other ones are just all kind of here and there. But we officially named the little calf, who I've been calling Little Man, and his official name is Little Man. You guys seem to love Little Man. I've been calling him Little Man. Brooke has even started calling him Little Man Tate because of Tater and then the movie. So Little Man Tate, maybe Little Man for short. Anyways, Little Man is his official name, which is going to be great because he is a mini bull right now, but he won't be a mini bull for long. He'll be a mini steer, and more than likely will be the smallest bovine here on the farm. So Little Man's fitting. Even if he's not little, it still would be fitting. I mean, can't y'all imagine if we call Moody Little Man? I mean, that would be great too. I don't know if we call Moody Tiny. But Moody already had a name when we got him, so I can't change that up now. Moody completely knows his name 1000%. So I got a feeling Little Man's gonna know his name pretty soon as well, if he don't already, because that's what I've been calling him, Little Man. Crazy how things stick, isn't it? Well, the guys are sleeping in late this morning, right here. Even Tater's over here, but it was a crow. Did y'all hear it? Anyways, we're having a little sleeping in late this morning. You know, I would say that I would try to hide this from Peaches, but let's just pan over this way and yeah, I don't think there's any need. All right, guys, y'all sleep on, and look, y'all, look, there's not much flies going on over here. Same with tater bug. So I'm thinking that the fly curtain is helping a good bit. I really do. All right, let's go get this party started. All right, Willie, if you and Reska run out of things to do, you know, just let me know and y'all can come help us out, okay? Okay? All right. That's not gonna happen. Reska says she's retired. She's done. I don't blame you either, girl. You got that? Okay.
You want to go ahead and put the bit on?
We can.
Because it's going to need to be put on the ground, I think.
I think.
What do you think?
Let's see. What if this doesn't lift up anymore?
Want to put it on now?
Yeah, I got an idea. This is what you call on-the-job training right here. On-the-job training.
You might need Caden. He likes on-the-job training.
Yeah, he does. Caden's off today, though. Now, that's to be way easier. Even though, you know, I'm not excited about building fences, I am excited that we may actually have some real tools that will really make this a lot smoother and a lot faster. And that is, of course, Bobby and the post driver, which we rented a post driver last time before we bought one. And I got a feeling that this is gonna work out. Our initial goal, is to fence in our whole 40 acres. It is fenced in, but the fencing is not the best, and it's barbed wire. And we kind of want to get away from the barbed wire and put regular fencing up and see if we can get this done. I'm actually up here looking for some stakes, not not ribeyes. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these steaks. You know, like, hey, Bramble, man, you about scared me. I'm not gonna lie. These vampire steaks. We're gonna get these vampire steaks, Bramble. You keep resting. Golly, just about scare me. I don't know how many I need. We'll take 6. 6 sounds good on it, brother. All right. Let's go have some fun. If anything, we're gonna make fence building fun today. That is my goal. That is my goal today. No lip poked out, no fussing and griping, and you know what I mean. We don't need no fence-itude. No fence attitude. Oh, no fence attitude. Fence building attitude, I should say. I will say this, the wind is blowing a little bit and the humidity's a little low. So, almost perfect weather to build a fence. Since we have the addition of Bobby, that means we now have 3 vehicles and only 2 folks. I don't have a clone yet. I'm sure that's coming soon though. We'll probably see that pretty soon. Everybody, or either a robot. So I'm gonna drop the screaming chicken over here, and Brooke's gonna pick me up in the big orange, and then we're gonna get Bobby. Just doing things a little different than we normally used to. You ready? You're trying to take me out. Yeah. Oh, me. All right, here we go. Let's go dig some holes, y'all. You ready? Okay. All right, so I got to figure out the controls. I don't know how to use it yet. Here we go. Oh, it's turning. It's turning. We got a problem. We got a problem. Well, y'all, I need to retract my statement about this was gonna be easier because we had the equipment to do with and all that kind of good stuff. We got a slight, ever so slight snafu here, and Bobby started crying on us. I don't know if Bobby's just don't want to work today, but he started shedding some tears right about here, right in there, and so it's leaking hydraulic fluid from this fitting right here. It's hard to do backwards.
Right here.
Right there.
Right there.
You be my Vanna White.
Okay, you tell me where.
Okay. All right, right there. It's leaking. It's not leaking extremely bad, but it's not a super slow leak. We probably, in all honesty, could dig the holes, but I don't want to take no chances. I don't want to burn something up that all I gotta do is replace this fitting. Show them, Vanna.
It'll take 5 minutes, Patrick. I think he went by Pat.
He went by Pat to replace that fitting. So we're going to shut Bobby down and we're going to go buy a new fitting. We can't today because it's the weekend. Everybody's off right now. So it's going to be early next week, Monday, Tuesday, and we will go get a fitting for Bobby and get this show back on the road.
But we're not quitting.
We're not stopping. We've already got some stuff here. We're going to go ahead and get some stuff done on this fence because it ain't going to put itself up.
No, it's not. And we have T-posts that have to be put in between these wooden posts.
Right.
Now, we've already got all of our supplies for putting in the T-post as well as the wooden post. concrete, everything that's needed. But we're just going to do this in reverse.
Yeah, we're gonna do it in reverse. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pull a string, which we're gonna do anyways. And instead of digging holes for the wooden post, we're gonna go ahead and set T-post in and get Bobby fixed up.
That's right.
He's
Just a reverse.
Yeah, he got a little boo-boo. And listen, this is a 2013 model Bobcat, okay?
We know things are going to happen.
Things are going to happen. And from my little quick Google search, this is extremely common. So much so
You should have an extra one on
that
hand.
I'm thinking we're going to buy us some extras just in case this ever happens again.
Well, I guess this one's like an Audi and this one's like an Innie.
That's correct.
So we should probably go ahead and buy an Audi.
I think we should go ahead and keep an Audi in stock and keep us an Innie in stock. So buy 2 Innies and 1 Audi.
Okay.
Okay.
I got you covered. But not today, because they're not there today.
They're not there today, and there's no sense of us poking our lip out, and because it ain't gonna do any good.
No, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I'm just happy we can fix it ourselves, because we would have to take the entire machine over to the Bobcat dealership to get it fixed, and we're gonna learn how to work on some stuff ourselves. We're training.
That's exactly right, and kind of glad it happened now instead of later. So we'll go ahead and get some.
Well, just think if we were digging and this happened, then we would feel like we did something wrong. Nobody did anything.
Nobody did anything wrong. This is a completely normal wear and tear on a piece of machinery. So it's not Chip and them's fault. So it just
the
happens.
auger guy's fault.
It's not anybody's fault. It
doesn't have anything to do with the auger.
Right.
It's just a fitting, and these things, you know, they have little O-rings and working parts inside of it, and it gets tired, and they say, ugh, it's time for me to be replaced.
I do that sometimes myself.
Well,
yeah.
We're not going to do that today, though.
But I don't know if I can find a replacement.
You don't?
No, they're not out yet.
Okay.
They're not out yet.
Well, Jason, we got work to do.
Yeah, let's get it started. I'm going to move Bobby out of the way.
And I'm holding hydraulic lines while he walks the Bobcat. I don't mean like literally walks. I don't want these hydraulic lines to potentially get crimped. And I'm trying to direct him because he can't see behind him. We're going to get this done. And it's just another day at Cog Hill Farm. You know what our animals look like they're saying?
What?
Well, we got Honey back here staring at us. We got Ernest T and Opie. Every time you crank that skid steer up, they go crazy. They are ready to ride. But here's what I think they're thinking.
What?
Ain't nothing but a thing.
That's right.
Ain't nothing but a thing.
Ain't there no sense of sweating it?
No sense in sweating it. Yes, it's aggravating, but hey, that's just a bump in the road. Right, Honey? Honey said Jessie gives her bumps in the road all the time.
All day.
Just keep on going, right? I made y'all a mud hole. Has it already dried up?
A little bit.
Oh, goodness. I'm going to make me a mud hole in a little bit. So, Jason, while you're getting that gassed up and ready,
Yeah.
I just wanted to share with everybody what I just heard you doing.
What's that?
I heard you singing. You know, not too many people would be singing after... I hadn't sang yet. I'm going to sing when we get finished.
I was probably singing and not singing.
You reckon?
Yeah, I'm not a singer.
Not a singer?
I'm a singer.
Okay.
Here.
Sing it.
There's a difference.
All right, get it gassed up so we can get to work.
All right, round 2.
I'm ready. How about you?
I'm ready. I'm ready for a popsicle break. We ain't even got started yet. Well, good thing about over here is that we got one property line right here. We know exactly where it is. It's on this post. And then if you look straight all the way down through there, you'll see another pole. So we can pull a string from there to here. And that should get us straight right there on the lines.
And if
No
we
problem.
need middle support, we can always do that.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying getting our lines straight. It should be pretty daggum accurate.
First thing spring, right?
Yep.
I'm already stuck.
You want a stick? Oh, okay.
Stuck.
I'm coming. And you can see this is the official property line. Well, you can't see it, but anyways, property line stake. We're right here. Also the fence post right here. So just get it as tight as you can. I can tighten it back up down here though.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna tighten it up some. You're good. We got it.
I didn't tie it, I just wrapped it.
Yeah, that's fine. We are good to go. Thank goodness for this measuring tape. I love this thing now. Which has been a lifesaver. All right, we're gonna do just like that.
And we're gonna put the fence on this side so they can't lean on it.
If they lean on it, they're pushing up against the post.
Gotcha. All right, here's my mark as to. See, that's what I can't tell. I was gonna make me a mark on here.
Yeah, but you can't tell it from here.
All right, just keep going. I'm gonna see where it is. All right, raise it up a little bit more. This is gonna be our starting point. All right, check that. A little bit more. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right, check that. That's pretty good. Now put that back on there. Let me mark it. All right. The post driver gets for there.
All right.
All right.
Got it. Perfect. All right, you may go ahead and set the post out then?
I think so.
Okay. All right, we got our test one in, so you're ready to roll. She can't hear me.
Can't hear you.
All right, let's roll. Brooke has the fun job of rolling the string up. Sometimes that is the harder than putting in T-posts and stuff. But speaking of putting in T-post, we got roughly right at 400 foot of T-post in the ground. That's our stopping point. We can't really go any further because we got to do a lot of cleaning up. So we got 400 foot of clean area to put the fence in, and then we got to do, you know, some more. We're just going to do a little bit at a time. But this right here is enough to do the backside, which is really the side of our property, but the backside of the horse pasture, it'll be enough to do that. So that's not going to stop us from finishing the horse fence. This will just will not, you know, we'll continue on and finish the rest of our property. So next step will be is we'll get Bobby fixed, and then we're going to drill the holes. Then we're going to set the wooden post, let those guys set up, get our H-post all set in and everything, and get ready to pull fencing, which will be so much fun. So much fun. Yeah. Maybe I'll have Caden to help me pull the fence. Maybe that'll work. You reckon Caden can pull a fence?
Oh yeah, but there's one problem.
What?
You know how I said the other day that everybody needs a break?
Yeah.
Caden's about to take a break.
I know, he's going to the beach.
He's going on a family vacation. Much deserved.
Oh yeah, everybody needs a break. And they're saying you're gonna have stitches
Yeah,
when you get your pins taken out. That's this week, right?
Thursday.
Thursday, this week. Brooke will have her pins removed. I don't know how much she can do with stitches in her hand.
Well, I just don't want to get it dirty, that's for sure.
Yeah, we don't need an infection.
No.
Holly, you got any thumbs?
She's got 4 paws up, Daddy.
Oh,
and some
man.
good-looking dirt right there.
Yeah, this is being under a canopy, so these posts were a lot easier to drive than the ones we had on the other side of the property.
They're gonna have a nice sized pasture
Yeah.
when we get all the way to the other
I
side.
may Google it and see how big it's gonna be. Oh goodness.
Oh goodness.
There's Scott. Not Scott, I mean.
Scotty too hotty.
Brooke's in here washing these homegrown potatoes. Gonna have some potatoes tonight, and she told me, Jason, go pick some blackberries.
That's right.
That's what we about to go do. Y'all, the blackberries are in full swing. Batter, 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 batter. I know, Jason. I know what y'all are saying. Jason, you didn't keep your blackberries cut. I did not cut my blackberries for a week and a half, and look how much they grew. Isn't that crazy? Oh, just get busy sometimes around here, and y'all know how things are. Just slips up on you. But you know what? We still got some good blackberries. Way more than I can eat. Except this one. Some kind of good. Ain't nothing like working on your fence, and when you get done, having a good old homemade blackberry cobbler. Ain't nothing like it. Man, these cowboys, look how big they are. That's crazy. Huge. She said it only calls for a cup, but we always like to add extra. No. We're gonna make sure we got plenty. If we don't, I'll just eat them. And our recipe too, blackberry cobbler, is on our website, www.coghillfarm.com. I also have these Nanches, which are a thornless variety. To me, these don't have the flavor that the Kiowa has, but they still good. They still good. And y'all can see, look at this. Look at that. Oh, I could pick 25 cups of them, I believe. Boy, them crows have been hard at it today. Look at there.
All right, we got our butter in our cast iron skillet, and we're gonna let that melt while we mix up the rest of the ingredients. We're not going to stir it. We're just going to pour our batter on top of that butter. And I'll let you add all the blackberries that you desire.
Are you gonna let me do it?
Yep. Does that mean dump the whole thing?
Dump the whole thing.
Dump the whole thing. Calls for a cup, but you put it to your liking. Oh, keep it coming. You can use them all if you want them. You gonna put vanilla ice cream on yours?
You know I am.
All right, that looks perfect.
Good,
In
man.
it goes.
Y'all can see I got myself all fixed up right here with my ice cream and everything. I'm gonna tell y'all, this right here, ooh, this is how you end a day of working on the fence right here. This is how you end it right here. And I appreciate y'all helping us with that fence today. I'm going to chow down, and in the meantime, y'all be good.